Okay, let's start. Good morning. Today I'd like to talk about marketing, mail management, mass mailing with PowerShell. My name is Subotitsch. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors. You can find them all the way around. Good overview. I started a long time ago with DOS 3.3 and NetWare 3. And after involving my scripts on the command line, I started to discover PowerShell in version 1 and 2. The first thing I did for the community was the creation of a cheat sheet for the Xen server, because Citrix haven't done any documentation within in the module. So I did a cheat sheet for version 6 and 7. And in 2022, I started a full automation job, so nothing else than PowerShell. Meanwhile, I've done several modules, the Notion module, which I presented yesterday, and today I'm gonna show you the Brevo module. How many of you know Brevo already? No one else? Okay. MailChimp is the competitor, so maybe you know this one. Okay, what is Brevo? Brevo is a platform for managing customer relationships with email, SMS, WhatsApp, chat, and many more. The good thing on Brevo is there is a free account where you can have unlimited contacts. You can send up to 300 mails daily, create lists and folders so you can structure your contacts. What's the PowerShell module for? It's for contact management, it's for marketing, so kick off email campaigns and manage your settings and your account. Okay, so what we're going to do is, with the module, we're going to create, modify, manage our contacts. The goal within Brevo are the contacts. We are managing folders and lists, and we're kicking off email campaigns. Okay. The module contains a bunch of commands. Mainly is the contact management, where you can see all the commands related to contact management, folder management, attributes, and so on. And the other stuff is for kicking off the email campaign and the account management. Okay, let's start right into the demo. Okay. Boss. No, contact boss. Okay. Is this fine for you? Okay. Okay. We start importing the module. Then we have to send in our API key. We will do connect to the API. So we got back that we are connected. It's a development account, and okay, we like to know if there are folders already available. We can see we have only one folder. It's the default folder when you start with an empty account. And let's have a look at the contact list. it's empty. Okay, we're gonna to contacts live within folders, and first of all, we're going to create an folder itself. Okay, we've got our first folder. We can go on. Within the folder, there are contact lists. Like you can separate like year and sessions and what else. We're going to create a list for it. Okay, we've done an mailing lists for our contacts. What we have to know is that attributes, contacts have to have attributes like email address, first name, last name, and we have to know the attributes. So we have to have a look at the attributes. Let's, as we can see, we have last name, we have first name, but we are free to create our own attributes as we need them. For instance, interests, taking seminars, attendance for conferences or something else. So you're free to create your own properties or attributes. And right now, we are using these attributes to create our first contact. Okay, we got back an ID. So let's have a look. Here we are. Let's do a refresh. And we got our first contact. We have provided the first name and the last name. As we can see here, first name and the last name. That's our first contact we have created. And what we can see, we have attached it to our list. That's the contact, and here's the list. He's bound to our first list we have already created. That's the presentation list. Okay, let's go back. That's a random generation of contacts. So we will create a bunch of contacts and attach them to mailing lists we can use afterwards. As we can see, it's creating the contacts. There are 10 contacts. As we do a refresh, we can see all the generated contacts with all the properties we have provided. And as we take one contact, we can see we have put it into the folder PSConf 2025. And with that, you can generate your email campaign or WhatsApp campaign, what else, and edit and add those lists or those folders to kick off the email campaign. Okay. Thank you. That's it for now. Questions? Yes. The question was, what's my use case? Okay, the use case is my girlfriend has an e-commerce shop, and each time the user subscribe for a session, she has to send out and list what to bring to the session, and you can do it each time. The day before the session is, you have to export from the e-commerce shop and customer list. convert the lists to the format you can import in Brevo. Import it in Brevo, add it to the lists, generate the email campaign, and send out the list what to bring with you. And with that, I created a script to export it from the e-commerce shop. Select which session to choose and import it right to Brevo, and tag the new created contacts with the session. So she can only create the campaign, write her text, put her text in, and send it to session XYZ. Go and send the campaign. And we've also done a command to send the campaign. Because with the free tier, you're allowed to send a bunch of 300 emails, and on the next day, you're allowed to send the next 300 and continue the campaign. And so we have automated the free tier to send the campaign day by day. If you have more than 300 contacts, you're allowed to unlimited contacts, but you're limited to 300 per day. So run the campaign with the PowerShell command. You send 300, and with a scheduler, a daily scheduler, you can send the campaign or continue the campaign on the next day.
Get something specific on the
Yes. In the user menu or in your menu, you have the entry SMTP and API, and here you can generate your API keys. But you find the description in the repo. The Brevo module is on the gallery, and also there's a wiki with information how to generate the API key, and that's very important. You have to authorize your IP address, which is allowed to talk to the API, or otherwise you can unblock all IP addresses, which is not recommended. Yeah, whitelists correctly. Yeah. Yes. These are the links to find the module.
and like the last one, sorry. Let's say when you make the content, you need to get like all these properties. That's like I misunderstood. Like
these you only created with the email address. Yes.
yeah, but so like the other attributes, they still will be there.
Yes. They have to be there in advance, but you're free to create your own properties for additional ones. Yes. There's a strange thing if you change the default language from English to, for instance, in German, you get German named attributes. Yes.
So that is great abilities. If I develop in English, it's how I have best practice. So is there a way of making that as a first?
I'm not sure if you can set your the default language of the administrator to a name, but it's possible to rename and modify the attributes, so you can modify it for your needs. So, architect. These are the attributes which are in place right now. And an email template. Okay, it's called campaign. There are several types of campaigns for WhatsApps, for SMS, and so on. Yes, and for the demo, I've only put in the email address, but here's the email address. But you can also provide the telephone number for WhatsApp marketing or SMS marketing. Brevo can do much more. They also have an e-commerce shop built in within calendar and so on. So it's not only email marketing and SMS marketing. There are additional other features. It's a full-blown shop system or ecosystem. How to create the list? Yes. When you create the contact, you can fill in the properties, and if you are within the contacts, you have the list tab where you can manage your lists. Yes, I extract the customers which booked the session. So I have the session member list. They fill in. There's a registration form. They fill in the form. Yes. I extract the data I have to import in Brevo. And then I do the imports, and within the import, I created a list, put it in the right folder. The folders are named by year, so 2025 and session May, and then you have the email campaign, for instance, for May 25. And you can select this one and kick it off and send it to the customers. Yes. The big picture I've done, I've glued this all together is PowerShell Universal, where all the things come in. I grab the data from the e-commerce shop, export it to Brevo for the mailings, and export it on the other side to the Notion. The Notion is an internal stuff where you can find all the session information. Who is the moderator, the speaker? Where is the location which is selected from the database? Where are the hotels around, restaurant, and all the stuff you have to know as a speaker for the attendees. They are talking where you can for speakers it's the speaker information where you can sleep, where you can have dinner, where you can lunch, where you find the next supermarkets. The Notion stuff is at the beginning, because right now we are only creating pages and creating contacts. But the next step is to create database, to populate the database and put in the members from the e-commerce shop. And so that's the whole building block. The e-commerce shop right now is Shopware. but we are planning to migrate to WordPress, WooCommerce, WooCommerce shop. Yes. What's the reason? Yeah, the last one. The last one, yes. What's the reason migrating from Shopware to WooCommerce? It's relatively easy. We are only selling products, about 25 products, and which are the seminars and some stuff around the seminars. And Shopware is concentrating to large customers, selling more than 1 million euros per year. And we are far, far away from this. And the problem is all the plugins went to billing annually, and they started at 150 euro per year. And if you have a bunch of them, it got costly, and that's far away from the total income of the shop. So we are moving away from because of the costs. WooCommerce is open source, as WordPress is. WooCommerce is open source. The only thing is there are several paid plugins on top, like all the graphical stuff, if the theme stuff, and so on. It's a combination where we took one theme which is paid once, so that's affordable, and afterwards we have an web designer who will adapt it to our needs, because there are special needs for images, look and feel, and we have normally you have standard products, product view, like the view for t-shirts and t-shirt sizes. But if you have seminars, you have different requirements, like the date of the seminar, because they are repeating seminars. You take date 1, date 2, date 3, and in addition, if you came alone, if you came with your partner, and within the checkout process, we have additional requirements for date of birth and additional email address and so on. No, not yet. Only tickets and goods which are shipped. Yes. No problem.